I kind of need to pull a shield here, or a weakness.
Bruh.
It's showtime.
Yo, what is up guys, it's Lost Girl. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about a hidden build for fire I do not see used very often. I'll be showing you this as soon as I get in queue. Actually, I'll just show you while we're rocking there, but we get some insane stats on fire. Now, I can't really, there is some issues with the Highland build, I'm not going to lie. It does have its issues, but overall the stats on it are ridiculous. Now I'm just going to do some direct comparisons real quick to show you guys the potential of running this. Now if I'm running the exact same setup but with Vulpine Avenger instead of Rock, because that's what I like to run instead of the 2 pips, I just prefer the 2 Pierce instead. But yeah, so usually if I'm running the exact same build but with Merciless Hat and a different pet, I get about 141 damage and 56 universal res. Now, I'm not sure what that equates to after. It equates to about 137, I just looked. So we put our pet back on. So we basically gain 6 damage, right? We get, 4 more universal res on top of set res to the 2 best schools in the game right now. Which is pretty crazy. I mean, this makes Ice just that much better to play against. You get Perfect Act, which I had previously, I'm pretty sure, by a good margin. In terms of crit, you do lose a lot of crit, but you get a lot of block back, which is really nice. At least you end up with 578 block, which again, yeah, it's not bad at all. If you compare that to the Merciless Hat, it gives you just crit. So instead of 160 crit, you get 80 block, which isn't bad at all. And then you lose, unfortunately, about 8 Pierce. Now this is a lot of Pierce, I won't lie. So it's a lot of damage to be missing out on, but that's mostly because I was running Vulpine Avenger. You're only losing 6 Pierce if you're not running Vulpine Avenger. And then again, you get Perfect Pips. So you basically lose 6 Pierce. That Perfect Pips, Perfect Accuracy, 6 more damage, a lot better res. You lose a little bit of HP and interchange a little bit for crit. And the biggest issue I will mention is the fact that you lose a Furnace 6th round, which is awful, I won't lie. It's a big thing to have to give up. But that's why I packed an extra brace, because then I can, in exchange for that, I can just brace more often. And while it will be really hard to find the 6th round, I can always just control bubble, because I do have Heffy inside and stuff, and I do have a lot of options to keep bubble. So that's usually what I'll try to do. So yeah, if you run Bronto with this setup, it's really good. I feel like it's not that good without Stompy Bronto. Honestly, but if you have Bronto and the Highland hat, honestly try it out. And I probably need to go stitch something for it real quick. Let's find something. I guess we could just run the quote-unquote beanie hat real quick. Why not? Yeah, let's just stitch it. It's better than running just some random hat that doesn't match, you know what I mean? We got that stitch. We're at 44. And for the guys out there who don't know, I've been repeating this a lot, but I really don't PvP very often. I just PvP mostly recreationally. So don't expect me to be a god or anything and make the best moves. As you can see, I literally only have 12 games on this character this whole season. I just haven't been PvPing as often. I did this subathon a few months ago, I think in June, and it was overall really fun. I got to do a bunch of balance PvP and everything, and it was pretty easy. Oh, I should have done this. But overall, it was a pretty easy climb. And honestly, ever since then, I just haven't really done that much grinding. In terms of PvP, especially this season, there's just not enough like diversity and like fun strategies out there. Once you get at the top, it's kind of just like a really just deck RNG who can basically deal with the worst deck RNG the best. And like, I don't know, I've just been more focused on other games, so that's why I've been uploading multiverses and plan to upload a little bit more of it. But yeah, honestly, that's just kind of been my experience with PvP. I'll always have a somewhat reliable thing to say about it because I listen to the best players. I don't just like play 2 games and be like, oh dude, Death's the worst. Nah, dude, it's the worst school. Nah, like I'll listen to most of the people who play the game because I talk to people who play the game consistently. But I'm not gonna make claims of my own very often unless I think it's fundamental parts of the game, such as like adding a new card or like something like that. But I won't. You can never expect me to make my own points on the game and what's good and what's OP and what needs nerfed. But yeah, basically this is my deck setup. It's pretty cheesy, I'm not gonna lie. The side deck is actually a Link side deck. I kind of wanted to see if I could last really long considering I have a lot more res now. I'm basically just gonna be spamming Brace overtimes and try to look for Scions and Link plays and stuff to try to just outlast my opponent. I'm basically playing like a Jade, bro. I'm basically playing fire like a Jade. Okay, so this matchup is not too bad with Death Mastery Because with Death Mastery, you can kind of shut down their Dark Pact. So, I'm kind of happy that we ended up getting a death. I'm pretty chill with this. So, we got a Putrefaction and an Ifrit right off the bat. A lot of bubbles, too. We can just pull twice. Because we'll put a Tower and a Weakness. We could maybe Weakness here. See what he does. So, he's probably just going to shield right off the bat, huh? Oh, there's stun blocks. Okay, let's see if I pull mine, because I would like to get those off, too. Because he's probably running Mythmast. Wait, is he running a Mastery? Oh, we got a no Mastery death here, bruh. What the? Okay. This is going to be a weird match. Maybe he forgot his? I'm not sure. He could also be running PvE. That could be a thing. So we're going to have to be careful about that. I feel safe bubbling over that, honestly. I feel pretty chill bubbling over that. Because if I pull a Heffy and an Aura, I can always just contest it. If I can get a Furnace somehow right now, that'd be gas. Alright, well, we got a stun block. That's fine. Let's see what he does here. Maybe a Tri-Shield. It's lucky I do have a lot of options to counter Tri-Shields in this matchup, because I do have Meltdown. So I can basically force a Scion on this guy. I'm going to go ahead and stun block here. I know he doesn't have a stun, but I'm not going to risk a Myth Banshee or anything like that. That'd be pretty unfortunate. Not going to get rid of anything quite yet. Let's see, is he going to trap or something? No, so no Red Ghost. Okay, so he went for the Red Ghost. Interesting. So he's double buffed right now. I think my best move is a bubble, because he can't Doom Oni and he can't really do anything else that would threaten me. I think a bubble and trying to take an Ifrit or something like that would be kind of nice right here. I just need to make sure I don't set him up for a drain. Yeah, so we're chilling. We can just bubble here. That was a good Red Ghost though, well timed. I'm curious as to what he's gonna do here. If I were him, I would try to Tri-Shield again, maybe like a Ellie Shield or something. That's where I kind of need to pull a Meltdown now. I'm pulling all of my Putrefactions here. Ooh, do I get a Wand? Nice. Okay, I can just Wand this off. So we can get rid of the Hit and Shield and the Putrefaction and just Wand this off for a free 250 damage, right? I don't, like, if he takes a Vaughn for whatever reason, I wouldn't really care. It would become annoying if he were to, like, Headless or something here. Just to get some value out of his aura, because that would do a lot of damage because he's buffed. We did get the 6th round. Okay, so that's every single... Wow, that's unfortunate. That's every single Putrefaction I have, so I just have to wait for a really good time to use it. So yeah, he actually did his best move. Well played. So I think in this kind of situation, I need to just Furnace and just go full aggro, right? Because I have Bubble Control, and that means that I can Furnace into an Ifrit and then maybe even Heffy out of it. I can even Furnace, and then if he changes, I can always Heffy out of that. And if he weaknesses, I can just hit through. So I'm actually in a great position right now, considering his pips. I'm worried about a Grim, though. So we're going to Furnace, right? We also have the Shad next, I'm pretty sure, don't we? So we're going to do the Aura here. We do have Aura and a Bubble here. So even though the Headless did Mass, we're in a great position, right? I think my best move would be a Meltdown if he shields, right? So here comes the set shield, like the nerd he is, right? So we're going to go ahead and just probably Meltdown here. And we threaten a Scion, an Ifrit, or a Shad, which is so good. And we get rid of one of his Tri-Shields, which is nice. This is a great position for us. We need to pull a Scion here, I think. Because if we could actually take a Scion through a week right now, it would be so raps. No luck. But honestly, that's fine. Yo, I just wanted to stop the video real quick to make sure that you are subscribed to the Lost Griff channel. I upload almost every single day, and I try to stay as active as I can on my YouTube. So I'd appreciate if you guys dropped a sub, because only this amount of people are actually subscribed to my channel. So real quick, before this intermission ends, I'd appreciate if you guys go drop a sub real quick. Anyway, back to the video. I like the Heffy. In case he bubble changes here or something, but I think he's gonna Grim. I think he's gonna Grim or he's gonna Weakness me. That's what I would do if I was him, right? I think I'll just probably Smorg through the Weakness, though. Bubble change? Yeah, he's asking to get Heffy, bro. He's asking to get the buff Heffy. I could also take a Scion here if I had it, but I don't have it in hand, and I'm not about to stall waiting for it. So I might as well just take the Heffy here, right? Does a lot of damage. Pretty much does more than his Headless because fire stats and just the base damage. This does like probably 1600, 1500. Crit, yeah, this does mass. Does 1200. Maybe I just failed math because that did nothing. I guess Headless is just cracked then, huh? So, I mean, we do have both control now, though. We get the Pip Conserve. Nice. That's exactly what we needed, too. We got FFA as well. That's kind of cool. we want to save our pips a little bit, but honestly, it'd be nicer to take a s'more here. I think he's going to weakness me, and we're just going to trade Chads, aren't we? The thing is, though, is that having a 50% buff makes you have a slight advantage over a weakness, if you guys didn't know. You have to be at least 45% buffed or more to counter a weakness. So, kicking a s'more would be a slight advantage for me. But he's going to hit and bub for whatever reason. He's going to hit and bub for whatever reason. Okay. I'm trying to think what I want to do here. I kind of do like taking an Ifrit here, because then we can bait a Dark Pact, right? I actually kind of do like this move. Because I feel like he'll Dark Pact and then have a free... I can basically weakness him for the next 2 hits. If he decides to Dark Pact. And if not, I can take an FFA soon. This is actually a great move, because it does like 2.6 as well. Yeah, that does mass. That's so worth it. So we're going to get rid of the Link and the 7 pip s'more, probably the 1 hit too. So he's probably going to take the most obvious Dark Pact of his life, huh? He's going to shield. So he wants a Doom Oni, okay. That's basically his plan. He wants a buffed Doom Oni or Vaughn, which makes sense. I don't feel bad about blading here though, because then I can blade into like a Heffy and it does like 1800, maybe 1700. Or even an FFA. We got another Heffy, nice. So we need either Heffy or FFA here. If he takes an unbuffed Oni, I'm honestly chill with that. Like if he gets rid of his weakness and then proceeds to Oni, I don't really care about that much. The thing is, I want to make sure he gets rid of his weakness right now, if I'm going to take a hit. What's he going to do? Okay, that's a great move, in my opinion. I think it's a great move. It depends on how many pips it is, though. If this is 4 pip, it's even better. Okay, so this is a 7 or... Wait, 5 pip? Because he was at 7 pips, so yeah. He was either at 7 or 9 pips, I forget. Okay, so that's probably 7 pips, because that did mass. That did way too much. Maybe he was at 9 pips there. I have honestly no idea. But honestly, I'm chill with taking a Heffy here, right? It does mass. It gives me bubble control back. Might as well make a little bit more value out of my aura. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'm trying to think about what he could do right now. I think if I were him, I would probably Blade or Aura. If he gets 6 round right now, that would be quite bad for me. Because he could start ramping up for a Doom Oni play. But overall, I think taking Bubble here is really good. I think you need to take Bubble back and then Aura. Or try to fight Bubble and then Aura. But right now, yeah, I could probably Wand Hit if I have one in hand. I don't think it's a bad idea, because he's only at 6 pips. I don't really know what he would do. Do I have a Wand Hit in hand? I don't. That's unfortunate. That's what I would do right now if I could. I could also Link to get some health back, and... Nah, I don't see the point in linking here, actually. So he's 6-rounded like I thought. Okay, smart. Yeah, there comes the 6th round. So I cannot weakness him here. I need to... I think I need to bait him to use his pips. Because I really don't want him to Red Ghost. That would be so bad for me. There's really no choice. We could weakness, and then as soon as he Red Ghost, we could just single Bubble. Make him waste another round of his aura to contest it. That's actually probably my best bet, because I need pips right now. We'll get rid of Dragon. He didn't Red Ghost, okay. That's really weird, actually. If I were him, I would have Red Ghosted. But, okay. Why not? He could like Red Ghost into like a Headless. That would have done mass, bro. We'll get rid of one more s'more. I think we have 1 left. So I'm fine with getting rid of it. So we're going to go ahead and weakness here. Let's see what he does. Okay, so I do like Phoenix. But since I have 2 Shads, I think I should just get rid of it. So he actually did it again. Why would he do it again? It's so weird. As long as I don't let him get a buff Doom Oni, I really don't care about what he does. Boom, boom, boom. I think the best way to do that is shield into a Meltdown, right? Weakness into a Meltdown works too. Because we can get rid of a weakness and get rid of his ability to Doom Oni, which would be so good for us right now. Why did we get rid of our Pierce and Chat? I didn't know we had an Ifrit left. I thought we discarded all of them. Oops. So he just Wand Hits again. I don't know what this guy's on. I don't really want him to take a buffed Chat here, though, because I know his Grim Reader would put me in a bad spot. We really have no choice, huh? A buffed Vaughn would also be kind of bad for me. But luckily that doesn't debuff me. I think Vaughn would be one of his better moves right now. Because he could probably pip conserve and follow up into a Grim. Damn, I'm in a bad spot. All I really have the security of is knowing that I can hold bubble control for a while now, though. I wonder if an FFA into an Emulate would kill. I just don't think. I think he has some sort of drain up his sleeve right now. I think he wanted the Doom Modi there. That's why he's like panicking. I think he had a Doom Modi in hand and like knew he didn't need to pull for a Vaughn. I think I might have just put him in a bad spot there. That might have been kind of good for me. The thing is though, if he elemental shields, that he can't Doom Oni because he'll lose the fire shield. Okay, so he actually pulled the Vaughn. That's kind of shocking. I wish I had a S'more in hand here instead of an FFA. Well, that would be ideal. Maybe I should have held on. Maybe I should have held on to it, honestly. Let's see how much this does. It should do like 2.5 or some shit, right? Wow, that's a joke. Headless almost kills. That's the crazy part. That's actually insane. I kind of need to pull a shield here, or a weakness.
Bruh.
We literally pulled 6 times and didn't pull anything, so... Skill issue, I guess. We pretty much have no reg bubs left after that, too, which is actually tragic. I don't think there's any way I come back from this, especially if he headlesses, because all I have to do is just spam shield into a headless again, through shield. No crit either, yeah, it's a tragic game. Now I pull a brace. Feels bad. All I can really do is just shield and just pray after a million braces I can win this. Does he have the headless? If he has the headless, I lost. Because I can't do anything. He'll just spam shields, right? Not shields, but weaknesses. He actually doesn't have the headless here. Dude, that's such a game changer for me, dude. I was about to say, like, I was just gonna lose this game. Even though I played, like, I feel like I played better, but... I thought I was just gonna lose because Wiz. So we're just gonna go ahead and shield here. Luckily, he wasted that round and gave me a chance to come back. After he breaks my shield, I need to brace. Like, or if he doesn't break my shield here, especially. Because I need to brace and just spam Ifrits and debuffs in order to have any chance of winning this. Just every single lawnmower is going off in my background to ever exist in human history. Like, every single lawnmower of all time. It's crazy. Like, on God, bro. These guys come out of the woodworks as soon as I record a video. Like, no cap. Let's see here, what is he gonna do? He's gonna pierce. No, he's gonna Jin's defense here. Yeah, that was a throw. I feel like you could have literally passed and it was a better move. Now I can just brace and basically not have to worry about the rest of this match, right? Even though if he bubble changes here, that's totally fine. Because all I can really do is just... All I can really do is just sit here behind Lynx and Ifrits and heal. Luckily he did. Luckily for him though, he does have a healing debuff on me, which saves me. Gets rid of like 50 of the HP I'd heal back. Unfortunately. So that does have one more round on it, which is super nice. So he tri-shields, does he not? Yeah, he tri-shields here. What a throw. He actually doesn't spirit shield there. Or weakness or anything. What a weird idea. So we're gonna go ahead weakness then. I hope we can pull an Immolate or something here. I think he's gonna wand hit or dark pack this round, right? Or something. I wonder if a S'more kills. How much HP is he at? 3k? I think a S'more barely kills. Let's see what he does. He's just gonna try shield again. Okay. So I think our best move here is Power Link because it does so much damage and it heals us. We could also wand hit though. That's the thing. Even though he can Doom Oni through, I actually do like this move a lot because of how much damage it does. I think we're just going to do that. Because then I think an open Pierce Enchanted Ifrit kills and then a S'more kills. I think that he played this late game really badly. I think if we didn't waste his pips on a Jin's defense and stuff, he would have been fine. Because my hand was just so clogged. Like, I was so screwed there. I think Power Link is really good for me here because of how much damage it does. Okay, so that was a perfect pull. E-Free into one hit kills all day of the week. Or every day of the week. Right? Yeah, no, that OT's doing math, low-key. Is he going to Tri-Shield again? So he's just going to keep stacking up Tri-Shield. I mean, it's not a bad move. We get Blade. Trying to hit through. I'm gonna go on one hit just for damage. It does an extra 300 damage for doing nothing, right? Just passing basically to do 300 more damage. No, 400 more damage. Well, no, more like 300 because of the shield. Okay, yeah, no, this was a god pull, GG, right? Because all we have to do now is E-Free Scorch. I didn't even realize I had a Scorch left. What a god pull, bro. What a god pull. What City does here. Red Ghost? Okay. So essentially we need to just E-Free here, right? We just need to E-Free here. We don't have to worry about pips either, which is so nice. This matchup is still such a struggle. I feel like I played quite a bit better, but I'm still playing a lot from behind, honestly. Until this ending. I think he realized he didn't have his Myth Mastery on. That's what I just caught on to. Maybe he realized he didn't have his Myth Mastery on, and that's why he did that Jin's Defense, and it was a really bad play. Because he got rid of, like, I think 5 pips because of it. 2k. Yeah, so E-Frays pretty much always do 2k with Pearson Chance, which is so strong for 8 pips, in my opinion. What's this? Maybe you have to do Moni through? Yeah. Doesn't this still do, like, 1.3, even through the weakness? Still does mass, even through the weak. Wow, I barely lived. Are you kidding? Why did that do that much damage? That's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually disgusting. That did way too much damage. What? That's crazy, bro. That is actually crazy. They're a 45 weakness. Fuck me, man. That's insane. That spell's absolutely cracked. How much does that do? 1900? Did as much as his fucking Doom Moni through a week. Wow. What a match, dude. I wonder why his just his stats and shit were so good. Like, he was doing insane damage and I was doing nothing. 163 damage? Oh my god. That's OD, dude. 45. His pips were really bad. Because he has no rock mount and no, yeah, and he's running Talisman. I wonder if that was on purpose. Because that's a common amulet people run on death. I wonder if he just was running Jin's Defense and forgot about it. I mean, interesting match, dude. I enjoyed the match. You were a really glass player. I enjoyed the opportunity. Hopefully I get to play against that guy again someday. GG, bro.